Plus, from my experience for most problems, AI development is the easy part. The hard part, everything else that goes around. For example, how do you find the right problems to solve? Do not count on the gratitude of deeds done for people in the past. You must make them grateful for things you will do for them in the future. Consistency beats intensity. Keep going. Strategic thinking is not just about planning for the future, it's about shaping it. A corporation may have a big budget on 1 or 2 years of not having sufficient work for their full-time data. A scientist may be at risk, a risk worth taking a test AI and establish best practices. A good strategy is effective no matter what the opponent does. A strategy is everything. Our fear, the saga of our good deeds, the stories of our thoughts should be spread so far that even our enemies should praise us. What is the matter? Strategic strategy is everything, but not everything is strategy. Strategy is everyone. So get everyone on the same strategic page. A realm of imagination is a frequency of consciousness in the abstract mental world where ideas and futurist concepts can be tapped into using a corresponding intelligence. Don't let anyone see the full extent of your power or talent. See, I just said it. Always keep something hidden in reserve. The game is rigged, but not for the reasons you think. It's rigged to reward those who don't play by the script. You can't outsource strategy. If you don't think for yourself, someone else will do it and charge you for it. An effective strategy begins with clarity of purpose, value and direction. Strategy is not just a plan, it's a commitment to a disciplined decision making. If you want to succeed and leave your competitors behind, you need great plans and even greater strategies. To pretend to ignore the enemy is the best way to seduce the enemy. Our goal is more modest. We simply attempt to be fearful when others are greedy, and to be greedy only when others are fearful. A gray hair doesn't guarantee gray matter. The best AI techniques are not the ones most talked about or the most sophisticated. The best AI techniques solve a problem with adherence to business needs and constraints. You don't need to learn the language of a snake in order to kill it with ease. You don't need to learn the language of a snake in order to kill it with ease. A strategy is simple, but simple is complex. A strength can be defeated with strategy. People are least interested in your plans and strategies. They are interested in results. If you want to be the man, you got to have the plan. Entrepreneurs think in a box and live in an echo chamber of parrots. Strategic entrepreneurs own the box and the chamber. The key to becoming relevant in the marketplace is to add value. The more value you can add, the more relevant you will become. The real heart of strategy is the mind of the strategist. Leaders are those creative team players amongst us who are preserving strategic and maintain the desire to be continual learners, leaders. It's not enough to know what we're trying to do. We also have to know what it means to reach the finish line. In other words, what exactly do we have to do before we can say we're done? If you don't take care of your money won't take care of you. Be strategic about productivity. Do less exceptionally well instead of doing more in an average way. Strategic thinking is more about uncovering all the options and thinking long-term. Strategic thinking helps to bridge you between where you are and where you want to be. The way you do your work is more important than how much work you do. Strategy is circular. Circular is not linear. Someone once told me that when your operations are not good, you should not talk strategy. Says Iyer. Fair enough, but the opposite is also true. If operations are good, then you must talk strategy. Focus on the win, and you lose the battle. Focus on the battle, and you win. Strategic thinking is about keeping the end in mind. Rhymes all night. Strategic thinking deals with discovering novel, rewriting the rules of the competitive game. Strategic thinking is about change and outcome or positive changes to a busyness, tactical steps, and public relationship. A focus on branding and the understanding that strategic communication is a creative and intentional process. A plot and plan, like all good generals, alignment of thoughts must demand alignment in actions and impactful opinionated view is the right mixture of knowledge, interest, intent, and money. Don't settle for anything less. Rise up and optimize your talents through strategic thinking and big dream near God. It should be your guide in all things. Learn to master your thoughts and watch closely on what you deposit into your spirit. Speak over your life. Living in peace has transformative power. A dream is a frame or a portrait or a construction or focus of one's vision by means of perception based on what he or she knows and settles within via strategic thinking. You are responsible for everything you tweet and retweet. Spin to VP, a fundamental approach to life. Transformation is using social media for therapy. It forces you to have an opinion, provides intellectual stimulation, increases awareness, boosts self-confidence, and offers the possibility of hope. Well, there you go. Humankind's struggle against a hostile environment causes people throughout the ages to deploy their full memory of logic, training, strategy, imagination, inventiveness, and creativity. We are born with the natural ability to strategize. The most influential tool in humankind's intellectual toolkit is the ability to regenerate a sense of unruffled alertness to establish a poised stance that leads to intuitive discoveries generated by the conscious and unconscious mind, constantly filtering a plethora of data, selecting critical facts, and producing elegant solutions to seemingly insoluble dilemmas. Passionately develop a positive and a pragmatic psychology, applying skills at strategic thinking and execution effectiveness. It's been Rapidness.